whole life ahead of you.
Oh yeah,
Over 1
baby.
million
Oh
people
no.
have turned
Oh yeah. Let's have some fun. Let's do some streaming. Let's play Skarbrand. When I'm reaping skulls, when I'm taking the heads of my enemies. I like to make sure that I'm riveted, that I am stock full of energy, and I do so using, boom, Sneak Energy. This stream has been brought to you by Sneak Energy. Let's go, let's get it in, let's get it out, let's get it around town. Push on over to me. I am decoratively dressed like a Sneak Energy NASCAR right now, as you can tell. I needed a shirt. This was the one I decided to choose. So, today we are playing as Khorne. We are going to be playing as Skarbrand. So if you're watching this after the fact, keep in mind this is filled with spoilers. I will be having a spoiler-free campaign overview series that will start on Saturday, starting with the Demon Prince, going into Skarbrand, then Miao Ying, then Zhao Ming, then so on and so forth and so on and so forth. So you'll be able to get at least a spoiler-free preview of what those campaigns look like solely from turn 1, where I talk about the mechanics. That will just be in the future. So let me talk about, God, my allergies are really kicking into overdrive right now, so I apologize, guys, if I kind of clear my throat a little bit and here and there. It's completely involuntarily. I don't even think I'm doing it most of the time. So let's go through the 3 big mechanics here. We get skulls, fight battles, raise settlements, and claim skull piles to gather tribute to the skull throne. Drawn to destruction, your settlements will spread automatically into the ruins you leave in your wake, or you can spend skulls to occupy them immediately. I can't tell you how fucking awesome that mechanic is. A lot of people are like, well, why would I want to play anything other than the Demon Prince if it has all the mechanics combined into it? I'm like, no, it does not. Trust me. You're about to see how fun Skarbrand is. Bloodletting, your armies are strengthened by every battle and can even summon temporary reinforcements by raising settlements. Goji, what's up, my dude? Let's press continue. Let's see Skarbrand and his beauty. Let's go. Look at him. Easily been one of the coolest legendary lords I've played so far. I haven't, to be totally fair, I haven't played all the legendary lords. I've only really played a handful of them, but Skarbrand is so fun. I see what you did there, Goj. So Skarbrand, also known as the Exiled One, was once the greatest of all Khorne's demons. Undone by his pride, he was banished from the service of the Blood God and cast from Khorne's domain. Forever tormented by his downfall, Skarbrand wanders the mortal and immortal realms, a restless fury that cannot be stopped. So we get armies replenished in foreign territory, which is, I can't tell you how great it is. What I've personally noticed is that the armies in Total War Warhammer 3 suffer from, in the early game, casualty replenishment issues. I really feel like in Warhammer 2, there's a pretty cut and dry kind of way to approach most of the campaign, right? You start the campaign up and you just go and rampage through your first target, into your first settlement, into your first province. And while that still is replicated here, you can't do it as fast. Settlements are a little bit harder to crack open, for one, and you're going to suffer a lot of damage into your units because of the virtue of them being chaos demons. So they don't have a ton of armor most of the time, so you do kind of run the risk of having a very weakened army jumping from location to location. Campaign movement range plus 25% after raising a settlement. Campaign movement range plus 35% after winning a battle. And then recruitment cost minus 35% when in enemy or raised territory, which is lovely. Here's our map. Here's where we'll be starting. Kugoth starts around here. Inkari starts right up here. And then the Demon Prince starts right here. Right around there. Somewhere around there. So just to give you a perspective on where you start. Kairos is over there, and then Miao Ying and Zhao Ming are over here, right? So just to get in, obviously this is Kislev. So this just gives you an idea of where Skarbrand is in relation to everything. Here's all the units Skarbrand gets access to. Of course, he's the only one with actual Chaos Warriors, which is fucking cool. Can't wait to show them off to you guys. And then you get the Minotaurs and other fun things down here, of course. The whole roster we've gone over, but it is kind of cool nonetheless that you can see this action in its entirety. So pop this up to hard and hard, and I'm going to hide my camera. I'm going to mute myself, and I've not watched this cinematic, so I've not watched any of the cinematics. I decided I'm going to watch them with you guys. I've not beaten the game, not done any of that crap. We're all going to do it together. So starting the campaign now. Oh, No subtlety has Khorne. He yearns only for battle. Slaughter is his desire, blood to sate an unquenchable thirst, and skulls to pile about his throne. Skarbrand was the most worthy of Khorne's bloodthirsters, the greatest of the blood god's reapers. But that was before his exile. Cast from Khorne's presence, and now he finds himself... Cast from Khorne's presence, and now he finds himself on the wrong side of the maelstrom in the aftermath of Ursun's roar. But there is a way for the greater demon to find favor with his master again. Guided by the tome, I travel across the chaos wastes, through jagged mountains and lava rivers to Skarbrand's lair, Infernius.
Jagged rocks and rivers of fire. Here I found the greatest of all bloodthirsters. Bones of all that walked or crawled littered his lair. Skarbrand, rage incarnate. I had but a moment to make my case. The time it took to sharpen his murderous blades. The demon had spent millennia harvesting skulls to earn the forgiveness of his master, the Chaos God, Khorne. The skull of Ursun would gain his favor.
What do you know of Khorne's favor?
Nothing, mighty Skarbrand. I am but a servant, ready to aid your
Holy
throne.
shit.
I can smell the magic on you, Seer. I'll take your skull.
Why take mine when you can have the skull of a god? Let me guide you through the maelstrom to where Belagor imprisons the bear. Take his skull. All I want is a drop of Ursun's blood.
Keep your skull. Give me the bear. One skull for the throne. The rest are mine to collect.
So fucking sick. Like, when he goes, "What do you know of Khorne?" Like, that was so awesome.
Is to take the head of the god bear. A worthy trophy for the skull throne.
Find me skulls, little man.
Again, I apologize for any kind of stuttering or stammering with the FPS.
At once, mighty Reaper. The whole region is awash with heads that will easily be parted from their necks. Here is your first prey, a mortal army wishing to catch the gaze of the blood god. Instead, they draw your attention. Slaughter the mortal insects that infest this region, and claim Bloodfire Falls as your own. Further afield, you'll find plenty more enemies to rip asunder. The forces of hated Slaanesh cower at the monolith. Or perhaps seek out more of Khorne's disciples. Not to ally with, of course, but to kill. For your father cares not from where the blood flows. In the south, you may encounter greenskins. Then there are the Norse, mortals who will worship you if you let them, or introduce them to your twin axes. If you continue your trail of destruction south, then even richer lands shall be in reach. The fragile souls of Kislev and the Empire will fuel your rise to ultimate power. Only the spineless occupy such settlements. Followers of Khorne bring slaughter, razing everything until there is naught but
He's not Orin.
blood-stained ruins. The more skulls you take, the easier it will be to enter the realm of chaos and seek the dying god. So, let the blood harvest begin.
Oh, let it begin, baby. All right. So, You start here as the Exile of Khorne, and just look at how awesome he is. I got it. I was kind of watching the stream after the fact. Did you guys notice any issues with stuttering? Like the game looking and presenting itself as choppy? Anything like that? I've just shut off the preview, so it should make it smooth. But is this a smooth look? Like, is that choppy for you guys? And I apologize for asking that. It's been really hard to kind of peg down the settings and streaming at the same time. Because, like I've said before many times, it can actually, just a little dirty. Yeah, the cutscene I did notice that happened a little bit. Like when it was going over, that was stuttering on my end, that's fine. But when it's sometimes smooth on my end, I'll watch it on OBS and it'll stutter on OBS, or it will be choppy on OBS. I'm like, well, that's no fun. Because I can run the game at much higher settings, but just because of the issue when it comes to putting it out, I can, Kelgar. So for me, I'm running above 60 frames, but for whatever reason, OBS doesn't reflect that sometimes, and I don't know why. So it's been really annoying. And I've said before too that portions of the map are better FPS than others. Like, where's telestration? You can turn telestration on. Where is it? Well, there is a way to turn it on. I don't remember how, but I was going to mark on the screen. So this whole area has probably the worst FPS in the game. All this, pretty decent, pretty good, and all this, awesome. I haven't really played much of this area because that's the ogres, and I haven't played much of the ogres. But dude, look at that, man! Look at that beautiful peak of lava. So let's talk a little bit about Khorne and some of his mechanics here to start off with. So we don't have this on the Demon Prince, but Unholy Manifestations are something that all the mono gods get that the Demon Prince doth not. And basically, they're going to give you, depending on which god you're playing, they're going to give you some sort of ability. So if you can see here, cooldown upon activation, 15 turns. There is only war, no peace, never peace. Feed the furnace of the Machina Demonium. Demonium. Summons a small hostile army that will attack the target army immediately. Yeah, Foehammer, I shut off the preview, and that was crucial. That was crucial. I noticed that once I did that when I was recording, it didn't seem to have as many issues, but it still wasn't 100% smooth for me. And I'm kind of anal retentive about that. So, Eternal War, you might be thinking to yourself, why is this good? I'll explain in a little bit. But as you progress up these, you need more and more corruption. And the more corruption you get, the better the ability here is, right? So campaign movement range plus 50%, skulls gained from kills 100%, and you get 100 skulls for, or 10,000 skulls for doing this. But local settlement will be raised upon completion, and campaign movement disabled during completion time. Yes, I would definitely say that of the 3 Warhammers, this is the most optimized out the gate. So that stands to reason that it will only get better with optimization over time. But booting this game up, I didn't have to play around with a bunch of settings to get it the way I wanted to, like I did before. Where is that? Do I see him? Oh, that's cool. Didn't have to play around with a bunch of settings like I have for Warhammer 1 and 2. I pretty much just pressed Ultra. It all worked just fine. So that was a really big plus for me. Of course, dealing with the situation of streaming, that becomes its own mess, and you guys won't have to deal with that. But like I was saying, this summons a hostile army for you to attack, and that is great because if I click on Big Daddy Scar, dude, let's look how sick he is. He'll start spitting fire everywhere. He's so fucking awesome. Turn time is very fast, yes. He has this gauge, very similar to what we get with a lot of other factions of the sort, right? So bloodletting, up to bloodletting maiming, bloodletting mutilating, then to murdering, and then to massacring. Can you say when there will be ogre gameplay, and will you be playing? I will be playing. I do not know when there's ogre gameplay. I have to look at the schedule. I'm going to be posting up all of my streams on when I'm going to do them, and those will match up with when things will be happening. Pistola, you do, but I haven't needed to go into debug mode. I'm actually not in debug mode. So as you do battles, you'll climb up this, right? So right now, this turns until decay from inactivity. So right now we're in maiming, which gives us a reduction to our upkeep, increases our growth, casualty replenishment, corn corruption, no bonus right yet, but global recruitment duration -1. This goes up to get better and better, and better and better, and better and better. But the big thing here is you'll see that it says victories required for this to level, but then above that you'll see 2 turns until decay from inactivity. So what you'll notice is that this kind of makes it so that when you're playing Skarbrand, you have to kind of be mindful. You can't just kind of go on a rampage. You have to, oh, sure. You have to know what's going on as far as where you're going to go, how you're going to make your, like, plan out your attack, because you can go, okay, well, I'm going to go on a rampage. I'm going to go over here. Okay, well, then where do you go after this? Well, I'm going to go right here. Okay, cool, but where do you go after this? Like, you have to kind of have a better mind for it. Because if you run into a situation where you are going to lose some of those bonuses, it might be a long time before you get them again. So this, in my opinion, keeps Khorne from being too OP. He's super strong, I'm not gonna lie. In fact, like, he is disgusting. And Skarbrand one-on-one, I can probably show you guys the fight if we don't get there, but at the end of the stream, if we don't get there, I did a fight against Inkari, and I killed Inkari in like 5 or 6 swings, maybe 4. I don't know. Indie Pride debates that I did it in 4. I was on a call with him when I did it. It was like 5 or 6 swings. It was stupid strong. So I love that. But what this gauge does, it prevents you from just kind of being like stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. You have to really just know where you're going to go. And if you don't, you're just going to run out of all these benefits because they decay quite quickly. You do have to just be mindful of it. So another big thing, though, is this Skull Throne. So this will happen, this will go on for 10 turns, and it costs 2,000 skulls. I've got 5,000, and it allows campaign movement range plus 25% after raising a settlement. Income from post-battle loot plus 25%. Army ability, Summon from Beyond, which allows me to summon up Bloodletters, and then Blood Hosts plus 2 on creation. We'll get to those guys, don't worry about it. And this all comes around to this. So what you'll see here, let's bring up the browser, that every single mono god will have this. Their provincial capital has an ability, for every single province, has an ability to be one of 2 things. Either a portal, right? Yeah, portal, which will give you military recruitment bonuses, help out towards military recruitment reduction recruitment cost, and local recruitment capacity increase. Or you make a bastion, which is going to give you basically infrastructure bonuses. So we'll look at these side by side. Going down from the top, income generated 150, income generated 150, defensive supplies 1,000 in a portal, and 1,000 plus 1,000 on a bastion. Growth plus 10 on a portal versus control plus 2 and growth plus 20 on a bastion. And then we get into construction cost reduction, recruitment cost reduction, and local recruitment capacity as bonuses for the portal, versus the bastion, which gives us construction cost reduction for infrastructure buildings, corn corruption in adjacent provinces, and corn corruption, as well as grants 2 construction slots in the settlement, because that's a building here. But they both get the same thing after that. Chance of removing a trait gained from visiting the Realm of Chaos plus 50%, and a 5% chance, here's the big one, to automatically colonize ruined regions and province at turn start. You're like, it's only a 5% chance, it's not that big. Well, look over at this. It's this one, right? Nope. This one, right? No. It's this one, right? No, it's this one. This one? Where the fucking dick is it? There's a building that increases that chance. Did they change it in a patch? Yeah, they might have just changed it in the patch. Let me read these again. I swear to God, income from buildings, income from building, post battle loot, because it was pretty. It's a good thing they changed it because it was pretty broken. I have to look at the patch notes, but yeah, because this used to be This used to be a different number, and these would be like, you'd stack them up, and basically you'd allow yourself to have like a 10% chance. You'd get the infrastructure building that would increase that auto colonize, and it would just make it so easy. But there is now a technology ,5% chance to automatically colonize ruined regions and province at turn start faction wide. So you put those two together, that's a 10% chance to colonize anything. So why this makes this cool is this enables you as Skarbrand to reap through everything, right? And you can raise it, and you can make blood hosts, which I'll show you guys. You can spend 2,000 skulls to colonize it, or you just keep going. You keep going, and as long as you have a provincial capital set up, and if the rest of this is ruins, honestly, the rest can just simply be auto-colonized. No, it does not take any special resource to convert back and forth. It just costs you money. It will cost me 1,500 to swap over to this. It wouldn't cost me any growth or anything like that, which is nice because right now I want this to be a portal. But anything outside of that, I wanted to swap it over to a bastion more than likely, right? Or anything that's not on my quote-unquote front lines, I probably want it to be a bastion. You can kind of swap those things back and forth, which I really like. So it does all look very strong and very like broken, but I promise it plays very well in concert with each other. I think let me see if there's a patch note for it. Sorry, guys. Was typing to the almighty spiffing Brit. I'm looking to see. So when they'll update this build, of course, based off of our feedback, saying, "Hey, you know, like really like this, really don't like this," as far as overall balance goes and stuff like that. So they'll put out patches every so often here and there, and I'm looking to see if they put out anything for. Brain can't read. Intern. Yeah, I don't know. Not really worth diving into right now, but I wanted to see if I could just see it, like at a quick note. But okay, jumping back into this here. By the way, we got almost 400 of you bros checking in here today. Please make sure you're liking the stream. Cannot tell you how much it helps out. Charles, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much for joining in again, my dude. And let me tell you, Skarbrand is so far my favorite playthrough. But again, I haven't played a whole ton. So we're going to go with the first one we're going to go with here is Spread Rage. And I think, Charles, by you seeing these first couple turns, you'll get a taste of how beautiful he is. Just to kind of go over these real quick. Campaign movement range bonus, spell resistance, upkeep reduction for warriors and corn units, skulls per turn, which is actually a very nice one. I have played Inkari. Inkari is quite fun as well. Upkeep, not a lot of Inkari. I think of all the demons I've played, Kairos. I'm not sorry, not Kairos. Kugoth the least. I think because I was like, these units move slow. I can't deal with this right now. I can't deal with this right now. Blood Feasting here gives a passive ability, Strength from Flesh, which is basically a banner. Well, I mean, it grants the Blood Feaster's banner. So upkeep production for Blood Hosts, income from raiding, and then income from post-battle loot. So, but we're going to go with 5% chance to automatically colonize ruined regions. And also Corn Corruption. Remember too, 25% movement range after raising a settlement. Dude, look at his mismatched eyes and everything. He's so sick. And also, for his skills, for those that want to see it. Oh, you'll see how well he'll do against one of the Lord Shabir. Rage Incarnate. Restless Fury. I just want to show these off to you guys real quick, because I assume most people would want to see just this red line. But, I'm sorry, this his unique line, but the rest is all pretty new too, so we'll go through that very quickly. So pretty much everything after this point is weapon strength bonus, and then something else. So weapon strength and charge, melee attack and weapon strength, melee defensive weapon strength, leadership and weapon strength and physical resist. Then endless bellow of endless fury is going to give us it's a nice little range damage attack here. Some murder, which is going to increase hit points, speed, melee attack again, and charge bonus. Then lastly, fueled by rage, it's going to increase his stuff by 25% of each. So, you know, I don't know about the dual eye color. Like when I saw the dual eye thing, I was like, I gotta look that up, because I don't remember there being anything about his dual eyes in the lore. And we did a video on him just recently too. But $20, I think that's 20 Australian from Sam. Dear God, why is there a big moon on this stream? Oh, hey, Sparty, looking good, brother. You son of a bitch. Thank you very much, Sam. Largest donation of the day here. Adam Cutler, is there a lore behind the dual eyes? Like I was saying, I don't think there is that I remember. There are still unique items, Kyle. They're hidden behind the quest tab here. So Slaughter and Carnage are his two axes. So this gives us income from post-battle loot plus 10%, Corn Corruption plus 5, recruitment cost minus 10%, melee attack plus 5, AP weapon damage plus 100, ability Slaughter and Carnage, which is right there. So it's going to give us base weapon damage up to 100% and AP up to 100%. In fact, intensity increases with each kill made by the unit. Another huge donation here from Charles Cow, swinging in hot and heavy. He is just the Norwegian oil baron here today. He's done a massive amount of donations here this week, guys. Just yesterday, he did 1,700 total in Norwegian kronu. He's joined as a member of the channel, and he's joined my Patreon, and another 200 kronu. So thank you very much, Charles. Me and my friend have been planning to play against each other since Warhammer 3 was announced. When Warhammer 3 comes out, I'm playing Skarbrand, and he's playing Ankari. I'm quite excited for it. I am excited to see how fast you two kill each other. You guys start pretty close. You start very close to each other. Thank you again, Charles. Very, 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 very kind of you, man. I do not know if the chainsword is modeled on the Demon Prince. In fact, the Demon Prince can't use it. Only his followers can, the heroes and other lords. So what we're going to do to start off is pop the Skull's Throne. Because we're immediately going to get in a fight, might as well take a benefit of it. And we're going, the whole gist here is that we are going to be fighting a lot. So let's do that, Kane, I believe that they've talked about all the start positions. So I can talk about those, I think. I've talked about them earlier in the video. Blood for the Blood God, brought to you by Kellogg's. Remember to eat your cornflakes. Thank you very much. 5 pounds coming out of Gideon. I'm like, that's not euros. It's not euros.
Thank you for the donation.
All right, let's fight this one so you guys can see. You can see Skarbrand in his glory. I am in a real bad mood. Charles Cow. The chainsword's ability is stupid strong. Indy probably just put a video up on using it for Skarbrand, and he's just so strong with it. So strong with it. Okay. And we'll get a close-up of all this here for you bros. My least favorite thing about playing Corn is like, just listen to this. It's like they just took Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice and just threw it through like a like Audacity. They just like, let's go through all of his action movies and take any time he grunts. But here is our corny goodness. I thought he stood... And just look at this, man. He's so sick. He is so sick. UK weapon strength, 4 hit to kill Ankara. Yep, there you go, Gideon. Yeah, I mean... I'll be honest, though. He doesn't need those to kill Ankari quickly. If you really want me to show you guys him killing Ankari, I can. We should be able to kill him by this episode. Is Torment 2 and melee more useful now, or is it still ranged king? Ara, it just depends. I never thought that range was king in Warhammer 2. I think that Warhammer 2, if you wanted to do true anti-large, range was the name of the game. Performance is great, so it tokes a lot. Oh, here's also this. I didn't show these guys off. So here's the cool thing, too, about the Blood Crushers of Khorne. They get this ability here, Hellblade. So after they get 60 kills, their banner starts to glow, and they get these bonuses, which is really nice. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. A lot of people are like, why would I want to play anything other than the Demon Prince? I'm like, just wait. Just wait until tomorrow. Just wait until tomorrow. I cannot wait to show you what happens when Skarbrand charges into an enemy, too. Like, just overall great animations. Great animations on him. Oh, this little, like, motorbike here.
I've only begun.
David B. For say 12-month for my 12-month as member, can I ask why I love CK3 and Bannerlord, but just can't seem to get into and of the Total War games? I think the Total War games... Okay, so being honest here. And this does not apply to Warhammer 3 because I have not played... Is jumping? Yes, St. Augustine. You'll get it in just a second here, my bro. Trust me. What the fuck's going on? I have not played this game beyond a certain point because I decided I was going to do it with you guys. But I think the big thing here is he didn't do it though. He didn't do the charge animation I wanted. Hold on. Yeah, that was it. He just punts that guy. Did you see? He just kicks the shit out of him. He just winds up. I just spilled all over myself. Remember to try Sneak Energy. Use creator code Sparty at checkout. Yozora, I don't have it for my donation thing. I have it for anytime someone becomes a member. Is there any other strategy when Khorne other than charge? No, there is not, which is actually kind of nice, to be totally honest. It's kind of why I liked vampire counts when I was learning the game. It just made the game so easy to break into because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, just charge. Got it. Thank you very much, Revenger. Here, I'll do that. And I can also summon here. And summon Bloodletters up in this bitch. Matt Simpson. Not everyone gets it. Only a few units do. And in multiplayer, it's way different. The Derek Lewis uppercuts. No, he cannot fly. He'll like hover, like he'll leap into things, but he won't fly. I honestly, Kyle, I don't know. I don't know. Can you just kill him already, please? The music is epic. Okay, so this is what I was saying though. So they have tripped off this ability. You can see so that the banner glows. So there's just so much better context clues in Warhammer 3 when something happens, right? When, okay, this unit's ability is activated. If I'm looking at the map like this, like, that's a pretty far out. And I can tell in the corner over there, that is happening, right? Or maybe it's over there. I don't know how the camera's working. If I look at it like this, like, I guess you can't see it from this angle. Who really uses that angle? I only use it in Sieges now. But still, great. Ah, I just got my achievement. I forgot that they turned those on. Frank, that'd be sick. You can't, Kyle, you can't do that. We tried yesterday. When is the last opportunity to get the ogres with the game? Do you 100% have to pre-order? No, I think it's pre-order or month 1, Christian. That's the way it was for Warhammer 1 and 2. So here are our options here. Get some skulls, get some unit replenishment, or favor. We'll go ahead and... I mean, nothing to tell you that. I'll go unit replenishment. Alright. And we've got enough movement to just kind of keep this gravy train going, right? So we will. Our bro won't be able to join us, but he will next turn. And it's a Pyrrhic victory. Well, we're gonna have to fight this one. So one thing I want to say. Can I show garrisons like this, Maury? Is this what you wanted? What would you like, brother? So here's the big thing, and this is someone just asked, why can I get into Crusader Kings 3 and Bannerlord and not into Total War? And I was literally just talking to my friend about this. In my opinion, and this is not a Total War Warhammer thing, this is a Total War thing. I don't enjoy the gameplay loop of Total War beyond a certain point. And that's just the... I love the series. I clearly have been playing them since I've been 10. But for me, I get to a certain point in a campaign and I'm like, cool, it's over for me. I'm ready to move to the next one. And I just go and play all the campaigns. I have never beaten Total War Warhammer 1, Total War Warhammer 2, aside from the Vampire Coast campaign. I've never beaten a Rome 2 campaign or a Medieval 2 campaign or an Empire campaign. Or I never really played Attila. I got close with Samurai. Yeah, I can't tell much about co-op math. All I can say is 8-player simultaneous turns. Only what they've announced. So it's just because I don't like the end game gameplay loop. So I think that's where a lot of people get lost. Or there's a barrier to entry with the micromanagement, and this is a fact. Like the Creative Assembly, when I was doing Everchosen, told us like something like 60 or 70% of players auto-resolve all their fights. They don't actually fight them. So it's interesting to see that. Now, this is of course not a review. I can't give any kind of review statistics or anything like that, but I will say that even playing the base campaign here of Warhammer 3, it has enough stuff that's different throughout the entirety of the campaign that it has engaged me enough that I want to complete the campaign. I want to know the story. Like the Vortex campaign, yeah, cool, great. You gotta close the Vortex, but nothing felt different You know, yeah, the armies got bigger, but this is cool. You're jumping into a different realm of chaos each time. And every time you do, it scales. So when Urson roars, you jump into another realm of chaos, and it's going to be different than the one you previously went to. So it feels like there's a good progression, a good arc. And I think what made the Vampire Coast campaign so strong is that it's 80 to 120 turns. And it's a concise, short campaign that has a long campaign objective if you want it, but you're right into the point, you do the thing, you get the verses, you go and you have a fucking cool epic battle at the end of it. Like, it has a good strong arc, and I think that's what makes Vampire Coast stand out, and I think that's the kind of note that they have taken with this. I beat Eltharian's campaign, I beat Eltharian's campaign, but that also short, sweet, good arc. Everything felt like it had good motivation from one thing to another, so I like that. Yeah, Dork Knight, it's wild, right? Dork Knight Dad, I've looked at them, but I have not done anything else. Because they are not, well, that's all I can say, I think. Embargoes. Can you lose the campaign by not completing the main story? I don't know. I've never tried that. I think so. Altdorf is. I don't know if Karl Franz himself is. So I've actually never played this location. Every time I've played this, it's a different map every time. Well, it's a pool of maps that it's going to draw from. And usually when I fight this fight, it's got a moat of molten lava, which is really sick. Yes, Kyle, we have. But the problem I find with it is that, and I don't know if I can talk about it. Like, there's things about the co-op campaign I don't know if I can even bring up. But I'll just say that the issue with it for us is coordinating time. And also varying internets. So if one person has a really great internet, or really terrible internet, it brings the entire quality of the stream down. So that's something to consider. Let's actually put this over here for a little oomph. And this thing's pretty good. I didn't look at the Blood Shrine yet with you guys, but here's the Blood Shrine. So it's got 150 AP weapon strength here. Gore Feast, so it replenishes if it's in combat, and Totem of Endless Bloodletting, so it increases things around it. But I find that it's got good armor at 110, but it still has 18 melee defense, so you gotta be careful. It can get ripped apart quickly. Can you permanently disband Lords and Heroes? Haven't checked, Frank. That's a good question. I can do that. I can check that for you today. We can boot up my Skarbrand campaigns at turn like 35. So we can boot that up and see how it goes. About like testing stuff like that. Maybe we go. Remember, like I've said, you definitely have to take more of a two-pronged approach this time around. Let me go right here and see how this goes. And the cool thing is you can take your little doggies. Do that. Just snipe that out, because the dogs aren't going to do that much, you know? And let's just blitz this up. Oh, damn it. That's what the Lord is? Oh, penis head. That fire vortex, it's just there. Just having a good time, you know. Hanging out like you do. Think of it like a bum's dumpster fire. Favorite campaign so far is easily Skarbrand. But I will tell you, I have played 5 turns of Kugoth, 20 or 30 of Kairos, and Kairos was my favorite before I tried Skarbrand. I guess we'll just fuck off that. I want to go right through it, but sure, cool. You guys can go right into that. You can just jump right up into that ass. Oh, yeah. Come on. Putt. Doggy's gonna go cap that. Then these guys can go right into here. I'll make you do this to slow down. You definitely have to get rid of these towers fast, though. They will mess you up if you don't. Come on, guys. I want to play. Absolutely, Jonathan. I did one for the Siege rework today. I don't imagine that Siege rework video will do very well. I think most people know what's coming with that. But it was just my way of just saying, like, hey, you know, here it is. Get the information if you need it. Tomorrow, though, I'll be going over every UI element that's changed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Get this in to kind of give them a little bit of a buff. Our Bloodletters will get in there and give us some more goodies. Oh yeah, that's sick. Our big town sieges rework. Yes, sir. You will see plenty here today. What's going on? What? So this is... Okay, that's actually a perfect example. Cool. So this is something that I've made a suggestion, and I hope that they can do something about it. I'm playing Khorne, and it doesn't matter that I'm playing Khorne, but this makes it even more of a hyperbole. Why the hell would my Bloodletters sit inches from a fight if they're not in guard mode? Like, I wish that there was a stances that you could give to units, like defensive, aggressive, or passive, kind of like a pet in like World of Warcraft or any game that has summoning. Because, yeah, sure, I should be microing it and looking to the fact that it's got Z's on it, but also, if things are in combat like that and I'm so close to another enemy unit, it should just automatically pull into that unit. If it, like, maybe it looks at its threat value and goes, okay, what is its stupid threat value? Which is really never really good an indicator of anything, but this is just like it's a low threat. Well, I should make a judgment call as the AI that thing is a low threat. There are no other high threat targets around. I will make the charge. Like, I wish that the AI had that kind of capability within for yourself, because I'd like that. Like, that thing's just sitting there, and I didn't realize it because I figured it's part of the fray. I wasn't looking at the unit cards. I feel like if I have to constantly look at the unit cards, it takes a little bit away from the cool immersion of getting into the fight. Okay, so we have dumpstered that, dumpstered this. Oh, this, by the way, increases our melee attack by 24. Makes us brick shit houses. Yeah, Dawn of War had those stances. I think I appreciate it more. There you go, there's like a little hovering body slam he's doing. Luke, I don't know what I can and can't say about that. I've barely played Kislev, though, to give you a better answer. So my answer on it would not be necessarily helpful. So to help you guys out, I've played 4 or 5 turns of Kugoth, 20 or 30 turns of Kairos, maybe 5 turns of Kislev, and it was Katarine, 10 or 15 turns of Miao Ying, and that's it. The gold sigil sword there. So now we get to make a choice. Do we occupy this for 2,500, which obviously takes pretty heavily out of our skulls pile? Do we raise it and get 1,000 skulls, or do we press blood for the blood god? This would summon reinforcements for us, give us a blood host. So the way... Oh, and I've played like about 10 turns of Inkari. Thank you, DK Legend. But I've not touched the ogres, and I've only played Katarine, and I've only played Miao Yang. Like an attack move, Anthony. Good point there. Attack move. Cool. Let him just get aggressive. Now, Occupy is something that I did in my campaign because I kind of know what I'm going to be doing next. But I want to show you guys some stuff. So let's go Blood for the Blood God. And that will summon up a blood host. So the cool thing about this blood host here is... Now, unfortunately, too, this is recently raised territory. So, we can... Let's see, how much does it cost to go into encampment stance? I think we just moved to the tip. Let's save it. I can't remember. I've made this call too, right? Incremental saves are in the game now, which is very nice. So let's just go right here. We can go into combat trials, by the way, which will enable attrition for me. It'll increase winds of magic, but it'll give me 1 skull per turn in the unit army. So if I've got 20, if I've got a full stack, it'll give me some attrition, but I get 20 skulls. Remember that this is all much cheaper now, and it's going to come to me much faster. So let's go ahead and do... I'm going to make some Furies. Just because they're good to knock out towers. Okay, I got it, man. Running Swab, what's up, man? So some Fleshhounds of Khorne, we'll make that. And we'll jump into this building here. I actually would like to make the Armory to make Chaos Warriors, because they're my favorite fucking unit here. Blackbird Griffin, specific locations do have specific layouts, yes. Organ Donor 94 makes a great call out. Specific Khorne favored corruption. So this is Khorne favored corruption. See how if I stand over here, look at the tint of the game. You can see that this is starting to eke into it. But the game, for the most part, we're in a snowy place. It looks kind of bluish. But look what happens when I come over here. It turns red. Look when I go over here. This is Nurgle corruption. Kind of got a more of a green tint now, but it's got these little like pustules kind of renting open on the ground. You've got these little spores, these little clicker clacketers. This little babo. There's big old mushrooms. These. This is straight from Mario. Cease and desist is definitely coming for Creative Assembly. More Khorne action up here. I have a diplomacy penalty, -20 with Khornate factions, so I won't be making friends with them. God, look at that shit. Where's Slaneshi Nesh? Zinja's got cool corruption too. It's just blue everywhere, right? It rents and opens, open crystal geysers and stuff like that. But remember too, we got recruitment cost reduction -35% when an enemy or raised territory. So we're getting that bonus right now. We don't need to replenish anything too, which is quite nice. But look at this. This is our blood host. And these guys, for 4 turns, immune to bloodthirst attrition, max duration 5 turns. So what's nice here is obviously this is going to hit me really hard with upkeep. You can see right there at the top. So in fact, actually, I'm going to do this. We're going to make an income building as much as I don't want to do that. And this one is obviously really strong. Income from all buildings plus 30%. Income from post-battle loot plus 10% all armies in adjacent regions, which is very nice. So, what you're thinking to yourself, man, that Brass Glacier probably would have been pretty good for you to have right now, man. You are damn right. But remember, 5% chance to automatically colonize ruined regions and province at turn start. So, I can go about reaping and destroying everything in this province and move on to the next province and have it slowly just start making all this my territory. Oh, the disband option. Yes, sir. Well, here, let's do this. Let's save. Because we don't want to run a lord right now. Let's do this. Ooh, what's this? Bludgeonous Slaughterer. 4% weapon strength. So here's Ekrak. And let's disband him. Any lords will be returned to the recruitment pool. Any heroes will be permanently disbanded regardless of immortality. So that's a big thing for you. You can get rid of heroes.
Heretical influence abounds.
Urkrak is now in here. And it looks like I don't have an option to like disband him, you know what I mean? So does that help you out, Frank? Or Fink? Your name? See? Here, you guys can see now. 10 turns, 16 turns, stuff like that. 16 turns with Enkari. At what level? You know what, Kyle? Why you gotta ask these questions? Alright, alright. Dude, I just fucking spilled my sneak all over the place. Which is a good time to plug it. Guys, make sure you're using sneak or Sparty code, credit code Sparty at checkout if you're buying Sneak Energy to support the channel. Here. Because I promised we'd look at this last turn, or last stream, and we did not. Look at that guy, dude. That is a meaner of business. So. Oh! What happened? A massive $20 donation here from Daniel Morrison. Thanks for all your coverage of the game. So helpful going into the game's release. Absolutely, dude. Happy to do it. And Marcus, I didn't see your donation, bro, but the $5 donation said, can't wait for this game. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very, very, very much, guys. You all have been extremely generous. You got 500 people of you tuning in here today. Make sure you're liking the stream. I can't tell you how much. It does help me out. There's 211 likes right now. Let's pump that up, guys. Let's get those numbers up there. Because basically YouTube looks at those likes, looks at the title, and basically says, okay, the likes correspond to title, that this is accurate, good, positive content, so we'll promote it out. It's really stupid. Ackshot SK. So I'm on an RTX 3080. I don't know what it looks like at lower graphics because I didn't want to do it to myself. But I don't know when this guy turns. Oh, my body. We can at the end of the stream, if people want to see that, I can drop the settings to low, medium, and high preset defaults if you guys want. Or maybe I can do a video on it if that works too. I might change it to Skarbrand. No, Skarbrand need not amount. We'll probably see Immortal Empires 2 to 3 months after launch, just like we did last time. So I don't know when he turns into a blood thirster. Here, I'll ask Indy. Indy has gotten really far in a lot of his campaigns. Do you know when the heralds turn into their exalted demon variants? I got a 3080 last year. I have a friend who works in IT, and he was just Johnny on the spot with a lot of it. He bought it immediately, sent it to me, and I paid him, and yes, mostly peaceful, I wrote it off immediately. Brightest, I think it's an option. He saw it. We were on a call together. Basically, the way it works is when these things happen, like I'll usually jump on calls with Indy or Turn or Surreal, and we'll just kind of sit there and play the game and talk to each other. It's actually a fun little time. But he saw it, and I don't know where he saw it. Claimer of Skulls? No, I don't know. No, we'll play our own campaigns. We'll play our own campaigns and just talk. Yeah, no idea, guys. I apologize. I thought I had an idea, but I don't. Okay, let's get back to this. Load it up. Yeah, I just got a laptop myself this year. Because, you know, with prior... No, I checked the immortality trait, just as immortality. Prior to the whole spike on Omicron, I was like, well, you know, I want to get out of my apartment more and just like even just work at like a coffee shop or just go back to my parents and hang out with them for a couple days, whatever it is. So I bought a laptop. And now I'm like, well, I don't know how much getting around I'll be doing, but we'll find out. Arthur Daphos, what's up, my dude? We're gonna get Route Marcher because why not? But let's go into Brutal Charge too. I mean, Blood Feast is so strong just because I love replenishment. There it is. Thank you. Visitor Massacre says you get a choice after the Lord hits level 15 to delay choice, get exalted, or stay the same. There you go. Yeah, I knew you did it somehow. I just don't know when. Blackbird Griffin asked, any words on the Dawizar or nothing yet? Nothing yet, and I cannot wait. Honestly, like, I'm having fun with all this, but I really want to play as the Chaos Dwarves, man. I'm so excited for whenever that happens. If I say if that happens, but I think we all know it's coming. I just got hit with like 15 WhatsApp spam things. Like, want to buy my pussy? I'm like, what? Raise or conquer the following location. The Brass Glacier, which is over here. What? Oh. Well, that's already done. Yeah, we're suffering a little bit from income, but that's all right. I've never done this thing this early. I just occupied the Brass Glacier on my campaign. Honestly, I love this whole fact that this whole thing can truncate, right? Like, I mean, yeah, it's all like this. And I go over this in the UI, but I love it. The UI video that's coming out tomorrow. But I love it. I really, really love it. Okay, so let's go where the Blood Reaper can go. It's definitely going to make taking this location very easy. Can I ambush at this location? Like, well, though? Me, Steven? Is it me you're looking for? Alright.
Serve corn or suffer. Greatest bloodletter. The Wrathful Reaper.
So look at this. Progress will decay unless a battle is fought this turn. So that's when I would click here. Go to Eternal War and perform this. So we're going to do that. And you can see that that will be a decisive victory. And the only reason we're doing it is to keep our bloodthirst going. We'll auto-resolve it. It's not a big deal. It's barely anything. Man, maybe auto-resolving wasn't a stupid idea. Look at that. That was retarded. Well, it is what it is. I mean, the point is that you die in the name of corn. I'm gonna sneeze. I just seen something about 40k chainsword in the game. Is it true? Yes, you can get a chainsword. Now I can then too chain this into more movement, right? Because we did that actual attack, so I can move even closer to Helm Rip down here. God. Calm down, bro.
More chattel for Cornsword.
Thank you. Thank you for the blessing. So you can see now, we're getting pretty up close and personal on that bootay. We'll go ahead and make that. I really want to make the thing for the Chaos Warriors. I want to show them for you guys, but we'll get there, bros. We'll get there. And we'll probably take this settlement because it gives us a port, which is nice. Yes, much better than Warhammer 2. My frames currently bounce around from 70 or so. It's... If I'm not streaming, around 80 frames a second. I'm going to go Slaughter to get us some... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go Blood Feast. I want that casualty replenishment. Because I found that with Khorne, I draw so much of my army's like health to like nil. Can I move more? This big old aura around me. Oh, that's for the march. Cool. Zaddy! I'm good, Orestes. How are you doing, dude? Reduce your upkeep. Alright, we will. But remember, too, reinforcements work differently now. I gotta wait 2 minutes for these guys to come in and reinforce. It's gonna be beautiful. We'll save this beforehand, and we'll jump into a vicious cockfight here. This is actually very brutal. So if I auto resolve it, I mean I stand to just lose that, but we'll see how this goes. Order Tide or Chaos Tide? Fid, to be totally fair, I haven't played enough Order Tide to tell you. If I'm choosing all my Warhammer races, it's always going to be High Elves. I should make a video on this. It's the most pretentious fucking YouTuber statement in the world. But I should make a video on the fact that I think now that we're getting a taste of Game 3, and you guys will see a lot of the Game 3 mechanics that are coming, I think Game 2 needs a hardcore facelift. A hardcore facelift. Like, all the new Game 2 DLC, totally fine, right? Tarox is going to be great, is great. Oxyodal's great, but, and I said this last stream, Intrigue and Court, shit. Geomantic Web, rubbish. The Slaves mechanic is still stupid strong. It even had to get nerfed, so I'm cool with that. But I still think that, and the Skaven stuff is all for the most part. It had a really nice passover, and it has had so many updates to it through all of its DLC that, unfortunately, the Game 2 race is just pale in comparison now. Which is, I mean, we saw that with Game 1 into 2. It makes sense. Alright, so let's do like a little quick attack over here. Just gotta be careful. We can't go too hard with this, because these are not the most durable of units in this side over here. The Furies are going to hunt down towers for us. And for those of you wondering, yes, Molten Lava has been confirmed for Warhammer 3. Well, when you see Slanesh's mechanics, which aren't really that crazy, you're just going to go, wow, Intrigue and Court feels crap. Or Tzeentch's mechanics, specifically Tzeentch's mechanics. You're going to go, well, why would I even play the High Elves from a mechanical standpoint? It just bet. Can you show the start position map after the battle? What did you mean, Arthur? Of this big boy? Matthias, it won't auto-colonize. But I wonder though if it'll give you a message. I just know it won't. But I wonder though if it'll tell you, hey, they've tried to colonize but were mysteriously fought back or something like that. Or they disappeared or something. Bogdan with a €10 donation. You mean to tell me that weapon teams will be outdated in Warhammer 3? No, they're fine. They are fine. So this is going to be a slaughter. This is not going to be fun. So for those that wanted to see the Exalted Demon Prince, Here you go. Let me zoom in on the thing that I know you guys all want. There you go. Just pixely enough to not get hit by anything. Right? Gorgeous looking. Oh, sure, Daff. I'll show you. So, where is our first... Oh! So, look at this. Now, I've talked about how powerful towers can be. This is a magic tower. This is going to do quite a bit of damage to me, so we have to shut it down fast. We'll be sending in our Chaos Furies to be doing that. Oh, damn it, dude. They got Marauders of Slaanesh with spears over here. That's not going to be fun for me. I've noticed that really just sucks butt to try and fight. Let's go ahead and do that. You can go over there and try and snake that. We'll send in the big boys right here. Try and break open these spearmen. The spearmen, that's one unit of spearmen. That you'll find that they're actually quite strong. And move the army up. No, only so Slaanesh has got Marauders. Khorne has got Chaos Warriors. Nurgle gets, I think they just get the spawns and the Forsaken, which every faction gets. Tzeentch gets spawns and Forsaken. Oh, they get the Doom Knights. They get the Doom Knights. Tzeentch gets the Doom Knights. Nurgle, I think, doesn't get any other mortals though. It makes sense. Slaanesh is pretty big with the whole playing around with Marauders' titties. They get Marauders on horseback too. So they're building another tower right there. Not a big deal, I think. How much longer? About a minute? Yeah, a minute. Yeah, I think we'll get probably a pretty juicy DLC, dude. Like, it'd make a lot of sense. Oh, yeah, take that. Just axe to the face, Hellshredders. This kind of gets them all moving like I want them to. You look at these guys. Isn't the L pronounced like a W? For you, Bartholomew, Tommaso? I think it's pretty huge. I think it's going to really change the landscape of gaming, to be totally honest with you. Okay, now that everything's occupado, we're going to push this over to here. Okay, cool. They quickly routed this, which is nice. Let's go ahead and grab that. We need that ASAP. Let's bring this over to here. Quickly. And 27 more seconds. If you think about it, now that Microsoft has bought Activision, which, total surprise, definitely didn't see that coming. That is drastically going to change the landscape of the gaming industry. Drastically. Get up in that ass. And these guys over here. We're going to do some summoning here pretty soon. We've sent our Furies to go and try and knock out this tower. Ooh, Hellshredders are coming in hot and heavy. What are you doing down here? Oh, shit. You guys kind of just start blitzing over there. Oh. Bring me that ass. Oh. That magic tower is going to town over there, but hopefully those Furies can shut it down. I want that head. So one of the big rumors right now actually is that Nippon is being redone by Games Workshop. Here's some Exalted Bloodletters of Khorne for you guys. And here are the spawns, which we've all seen. They're going to go help me out on this side, I guess. Which I'll take. I mean, look at Skarbrand, man. This is what makes Skarbrand so cool. He can just wade through stuff on his own. He doesn't care. He'll take it. He'll take it right to the face. My Chaos puppies are getting beat up. That's okay, though. I'll take it. Let's get... Are these Blood Crushers? Yeah, Blood Crushers, not Skull Takers. Get up there, brother. Brightest light, I don't know. I have no idea if they've added that in. Okay, we need to. This needs to stop. Okay, Furies, go over here and reinforce, please. Let's go ahead and reinforce this because they're starting to get some pressure. Oh, Skarbrand, you have a new target. Make me proud. Oh damn! I lost a unit of these. That's unfortunate. I wasn't paying attention enough. Pull out, please. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go all the way down here.
The defenders are slain. The drinker of blood.
Oh, it's the weakest one. Guys, you go right there. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's about to happen. Where'd you go that direction for, buddy? Back to your target. Oh! And now you're stuck in combat with me. No! No, god damn it. Losing those skull crushers is actually pretty huge. I wasn't paying enough attention to them. Same thing happened to me last time I did this fight. I just was like talking too much to any pride and I lost them.
Eradicate them.
Big boy needs some support. Oh!
The exile of the one.
Damn, I missed the kill on the Lord. I'm sorry.
Insufficient slaughter here.
Well, I unfortunately lost way more. There are flaming swords on the Exalted Bloodletters. So here's Standard, and here's Exalted. That makes that help out? You can see the difference between the two. Exalted, not Exalted. No little rune on the head. Now, unfortunately, I fucked that up. Lost my Skull Crushers, but it is what it is. What's still around? Goody. Goody gumdrops. I was almost better off not fighting and keeping those 3 units. So this is when you'll kind of hit a bit of a stall out, right? Where you're like, oh man, you just had a really strong couple turns. Damn, yeah, see? We'll occupy this one. Faction destroyed, Exquisite Pain. And we'll just go ahead and upgrade that on up. Get that going. And we can just send these guys on a Blood Plugin Rampage. What's that even mean? We got some Chaos Warriors. We can at least fill them in. Get another Fury back on here because, like I said, we need that mobility. And we just did some damage here. So I could spend just too much on this, but I'm not going to. But I could pull from the global recruitment if I really wanted to get back on target. I mean, so this guy though, I'm just gonna keep rampaging with him. There's no reason to stop fighting with this army. It's gonna cost me money to keep it around, so I might as well throw it to the wolves. You know what I mean? This will settle itself in due time. And as far as start location, Daphos, it's right here. The Bloodfire Falls at Infernius. Just get some better casualty replenishment rate. I want to just max that out as fast as possible. And hate Slanesh, because we will be fighting against Slanesh. Well, we'll do this, because we'll fight against Slanesh later. I got some kitties. Do I got some kitties I want to be eaten? Give me a second. I gotta feed Ninja and Turbo. Who are not my cats, and I'm allergic to them. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No. Fid, I hate cats. I'm allergic to them. I love dogs.
Many demons dead.
But conversely, I love animals, so kind of hard to split that hair. The training here. I don't really want to do assassinate, but we'll do brutal charge, and we will give him. I want better melee defense for him. Travis, I don't know if I can say that. Banana Bean, as I've said many times, the optimization is way, way better. But what I might do is, for people that are really interested in it, I'll do like a low settings, medium, high, ultra, so people can see the difference. So now we take a look over here at Skarbrand. If I don't fight, I'll lose this. I'll drop down to mutilating, which is unfortunate. We're going to the Tower Flies next here. And we don't care what happens here, right? We can just have this auto-resolve, which we will. And I can make another blood host. So I can keep rampaging with these blood hosts, or use the blood hosts to defend my own lands. So this is what kind of makes it really cool and really strong, is I've got this ability. Or I can just say, well, you know what? I'm going to stick to the skulls portion of this and just take it and destroy it strictly for skulls. So I think we actually might be the more pertinent call here, because it keeps our skulls kind of high. And we're still getting the skulls for skull throne bonus. So we're getting more units on blood host creation and income from post-battle loot. So I can use the second blood host to go push on this. So you can see what I mean here. You can get a really cool amount of rampaging going as Skarbrand. You should be fine, that guy, you know. You should be absolutely fine. Let's go ahead and... I'm afraid if I make another host, it'll just drain my income. What do you guys want? You guys want me to take skulls for the Skull's Throne or blood for the Blood God? You decide. Here, we'll do it like this. I want to try this. I've never used this thing. What do we do? Skulls or blood? I've never done this, so I want to see how it works in this. Okay, yeah, so yeah, do it. I want to see. You guys press the button. I want to see how the voting works on this. Because if it works really well, I don't need to do the voting through the other method anymore. I'm not going to sack it. Bogdan, this is corn, brother. So did that poll just pop up for you guys? 40 votes. 60% of you are saying skulls. That's really cool. This is way better. We'll take this time to say, guys, we have 430 of you bros in chat. Make sure you are liking that stream. It helps me out a ton. We are up to 477 people watching with 322 likes. Let's try and push that up to 400, my bros. Thank you very much. This is sick. I like this way more. No. Well, skulls to the Skull's Throne. Anthony, I didn't know I had this feature. I haven't had this. This is new, so... End that poll. Let's see what it does when I press end poll. Thanks, Bosco. Does it show you guys who won in this? Yeah, that's really fucking sick. I'm sitting using another program to run that, and that was so annoying. I hated it. So yeah, let's do that now, man. Bogdan, you can't sack, bro. We're corn. I wish that he wouldn't run that direction. That is extremely unhelpful. Now I can just charge over here. Now, of course, I'm gonna suicide him against those walls because there's no reason to really like keep him going. I keep thinking he's saying Skarbrand slayed corn. Does it sound like that to anyone else, or is it just me? Here it is. Okay, there is that building. I'm like, where the hell is that building? So 1% chance to automatically colonize ruined regions in the province its turn start. So I've added it in, making it so that... Uh-oh. Whoops. I thought that was part of the same thing. Well, Blackrock, once we take it, we will actually take Blackrock. We're going to ruin these two over here, and they should auto-capture by virtue of the percentage bonus from having everything. So let's get Skarbrand back on the move. We need to keep replenishing his forces, though, so we can't march. We'll pop in one more Fury. When can I get Chaos Puppies? Actually, you know what? I find the Bloodletters to be way better than the Warriors. Until the warriors get the dual axes, they're not as good. Alright, and again, we're just going to suicide against this.
Skulls for the skull.
That gives us that.
Nothing slow you.
But unfortunately, 2 turns until decay. So we can make it there. We'll be able to get just about there. And a holy manifestation we can't do for 12 more turns. So that's what I mean, is you have to really kind of run a razor's edge when it comes to navigating this bar. Build this up too. That's just going to make it so that we're even more likely to pull these all into us. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. And there we go. Spread rage. There it is. Good. So let's go ahead and go... Income from post-battle loot plus 10% more. Or maybe serial killing. You see, they cost skulls to do, so you can't just simply, like, queue them all up. Well, you mean, you can't queue them all up. I'm just saying you have to be aware of it.
Further the Skull Throne's cause. March or die.
No, Skarbrand cannot fly, in lore or this game.
For corn. Corn forbids.
I want to fight you, Veritas.
Skulls.
Yes, it depends upon the faction that controls it. Aha! Drawn to destruction. Drawn by the scent of blood and smoke. Your minions have infested the ruins at the Brass Glacier, and the settlement is now yours to control. So, remember the Brass Glacier? Now I own it.
Is unacceptable.
So I didn't have to spend time trying to crack it open, which is so nice to me. Or spend skulls trying to get it.
Your demise is certain. The wrathful Reaper. Do not displease me. You fool! I crave bloodshed.
Corn auto-colonizes.
Wrath incarnate.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to push past this into the Bridge of Brass, I think. And pull him out of that settlement, maybe. I'm going to run around it. I can probably hit it head on, but I'll lose a lot of my army. And I'll just get rid of this guy. Hey, man, look at the Demon Prince down here. There we go. Oh, damn. Well, see what's going to happen is we're going to... Unfortunately, I've just waited too long to get into a fight, right? So now I have to pay the price. And I will have to deal with my stuff dropping. But it's no big deal. I kind of took a more awkward route here this time around. Oh! Didn't expect that. He swap-a-root on me.
The drinker of blood.
Now this, I will fight. So I could just try to wait for the reinforcements to come and butcher them piecemeal, but I'm better off just getting into there and trying to fight and win the overall battle, then come back down onto these guys, because it's 2 minutes where I'm just sitting there waiting for them to enter into the fight. It takes a little too much time. All right, so fast attack elements we'll put over here. Fortunately, we don't have skull crushers, which was a huge thing to lose, to be totally honest. I should have paid more attention. Look at these bros. They look way better than the original like preview stuff that we saw. They just look way better, like more high res. So good. So these guys are great. Like the Chaos Warriors are strong. Oh, that's right. Difficulty monitor, stupid shit. But I just find these guys to be so effective in the early game as far as AP and anti-infantry. They just rip through it. My texture, unit, and building details are all on Ultra. Yes. It is a tradition for Turn or myself to lose some of our best units. Right here. Okay, is there any towers up? Nope, but there is a easy kill.
Chaos Warriors of Corn!
Oh, Big Daddy is already in there. I love it. Regular Demon's heroes? Like this guy? He's a hero. I'm going in for that big ass kill. Oh! 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 Do these guys look different too, though, to you guys? Is it just me? I know they look pretty much the same, but I feel like I didn't see chainmail on them before, and their cloaks and everything. Having the star. Yes, the game does have extreme unit size. I just don't have it turned on. I try to save as much resources as I can for the stream so that I don't just kind of get... It's not like a watered down experience for you guys. I want you guys to be able to enjoy it. Okay, Jason. Okay, Jason. You can't just be singing that song willy-nilly, dude.
Northern barbarians! I obey!
Capping everything pretty well here. So the reinforcements are coming in. We can start holding some kill boxes here.
Warriors. Army of the Dark Gods. Bring it. Brutal. Blood, skulls, slaughter. Chaos warriors of God! Hordes of chaos! Mercy! Bloodgunners!
Oh! They have dropped fire upon us, brothers. I have not fought. I have not played a Khorne Cathay army fight yet. You know who would know though? Is Turin. Turin probably has done it. Yes, come into the meat grinder over here.
We may climb where chaos commands.
Oh! Oh!
Glorious bloodshed. Oh, the gods ask. Torches.
And we're getting this momentum bonus too, so that's just going through the roof, making us even fucking stronger.
Chaos warriors of Khorne. Slaves to darkness. Arch.
Imagine this. You're sitting there waiting to come in, and then Skarbrand and a portal from hell open up. Oh! Skarbrand, find, kill. And just send everyone to a rampage. I don't want them to be able to control anything. Oof. Yeah, do it on my summon unit, I don't care. Yeah, that Chaos Lord looks different too, I feel like. Dude, just completely dumpstered that army. I mean, a rear charge from Skarbrand will do such things, right? Like, the presence of having greater demons in your army and how they just kind of rip things apart is so cool to me. Kill that Lord. Okay, Skarbrand, I said kill the Lord. Stop being a bloodthirster. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I hope we do. I hope we get some mono god Chaos Warriors and Lords for Warriors of Chaos. Nice, 3,200 gold from that. Oh, so damn lovely. Blood for the Blood God. Let's get a nice gravy train going here.
God's herald. Skarbrand. Slave Khorne.
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta pee real bad, so hold on. killed some bros. You think I can dump that Mars stack up north? Yeah, absolutely. I just couldn't deal with that whole, like, double 1-2 punch. I mean, that is not really a scary army or anything like that. It's just really cool to be able to sit there and go, okay, I've rampaged something and destroyed it. I'm now going to get even more benefit because I can, in fact, actually, you know what? That will reduce my recruitment cost by 10%. A further on top of this 35%. So actually, that's a really good way to combo that together. Because I can get a total of 50% reduction in recruitment costs in enemy or raised territory, which is pretty goddamn awesome. We can also make him an absolute hound dog, though, with some of these other ones. Like, they're so good. But I'm going to take that route, because I've never taken it, and I want to see how it plays out. Get that training going. I wonder how that works out. If I go over to... I mean, this thing's out of range, which is kind of the point here, right? But we should be fine. I want to see something. Call me a whore. Get some flesh hounds, flesh puppies. Just one. Just one will do for now. Black Bird Griffin, I think they're just generic units across the map. Low funds? You don't say! That'll be alright. Hugh, what's up, brother? We'll get a ton of money when we kill more stuff anyway. So Zinch is ascendant right now. Master. We'll do this and just completely crack this open. And that should really destroy a lot of their stuff. In fact, you know what? We can auto-resolve this. We'll probably take some damage of our units, but I'll save it and see how that goes. Because now that I don't have to worry about losing really cool big units. Yeah, Kyle, I'll show that to you. Yeah, that's actually pretty rough. That's not really worth it. Here, we'll reload. I just kind of wanted to see how much that would do. So Kyle, that auto construction thing. So let me show you. So what you can do, and I talk about this. I just hit my balls so hard. Oh man, I put my hand down right into my sack. Oh, just racked myself. Whew. So what you can do is, you can put your settlements on auto construction. You can allocate certain portions of your funds to taking care of it. So you can say, okay, 25%, auto construct up to 25% of my available funds. So the AI will manage when you get a massive, huge empire, which is really, really, really nice. Yeah, man, just fucking punch my own cock for free. You guys made out like bandits. Oh, the Battle of Bridge of Brass. Alliteration for you. Actually, might be a consonance, which is the type of alliteration, repeating consonant sound. But we still got 420 you bros checking in here. 400, just shy of 400 likes. We're at 394. So you guys tell me, are you guys enjoying this? Are you liking Skarbrand? Have some of you seen Miao Ying and Zhao Ming yet? Are you liking them more? Are you liking the Demon Prince more? What do you guys feel like you're enjoying the most? Here, in fact, let's do a poll. What campaign have you enjoyed the most thus far? And we'll type in Zhao Ming, Miao Ying, Demon Prince, or Skarbrand. Ask the community. Go ahead, guys. Vote it out. We'll take a look at your answers. So over the weekend, we'll be doing Miao Ying and Zhao Ming. So if you wanted to see those, they will be here on Saturday and Sunday. I'll be doing those streams, but I'll also be having those spoiler-free videos so we can talk about some of the other portions of the campaign. I might jump on this. It's just him. Fuck him. Okay, so where's our fast attack going to go from? Maybe this way, because we'll get support from reinforcements. Maybe right here, because it's quick and easy. Or for those that want to see the Chaos Hounds. Look at them. Look at the Chaos Puppies. And there's your stats on them too, as well. Brightest light, you can vote on the one you like the most so far from the ones you have seen. Don't worry about it. It's like you're not going to skew anything here, you know. We're just having some fun. I'm just using this new poll option because it's cool. And I'm actually going to mix you guys over here. Push into this. In fact, what I'll do is just this. You guys can go down that throwaway. These bros will go down this throwaway. And I'll put that with them. I'll put that with them. And I'll put this with them. Pause. Let me find where them towers is at. And go break them down. Oh, I see a skull that must be taken. Ooh, this is actually pretty... Well, it's not rough. It's just a lot right there. So we'll send them in. In fact, I find it much easier to navigate all this like this. Just get to some early... what is this? Forsaken? Okay, well, we'll throw you, and them. Reinforce that behind them. Bring this up here. You two will come down the pipe here and hit these aspiring champions. Go! No expectations yet, Jason. I just want it to happen. But you see what I mean? Like, if you don't spread out your engagement, the AI can just kind of stack in one direction. Like, I unfortunately stacked over here, so they were able to just go right for it. I could have split things across the other sides of the map, like with my fast attack over here more, and they would have started to spread across the map a little bit better. So, I mean, that's on me. Welcome back. My lord is under attack. Oh yeah, punt him. Oh yeah. You guys are all gonna funnel over there, huh? You gonna go for corn? Not the move I'd take, but I appreciate your tenacity. He's popping those towers down. Going warrior support. Actually, I'm going to go over there. Gotta watch out for these great weapons. They will crack open my Chaos Warriors, but that's okay. Is that Lord out here anywhere? Oh, just looking at that thing just wheeling about. Where is... Okay, so my reinforcements have arrived. They'll be coming in the mountain What does that even mean? Nothing of anything of consequence. Maybe just send them up here, though. There. Give me these corn hounds. Give me these horny corn hounds. Thank you for that donation. Oh, you know what? There's someone else I missed earlier. Let me pause and take a look at that. There's Bogdan through a $10 donation said, "What about Nagash? Do you think they will add him in?" I hope that they do, dude. I hope that they do. That was actually someone who purchased Total War Warhammer. So if you do want to support the channel, you can also go ahead and purchase Total War Warhammer, pre-order Total War Warhammer 3 through that link. I get about $6 every time someone purchases it through that, so it's actually very helpful. Helps keep the channel alive. I cannot tell you the boon it is to me. Come on. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention over here. My doggies. I'm gonna actually have you guys go around and snipe that. Alright, so we cracked open this whole little pocket. Push into here. Crack open that tower, please. Reinforcements are a nice thing to have coming in, but they can take a long time to get to you, so you do kind of got to be a little mindful of that. Go take a skull. Exalted Bloodletters of Corn coming in, yeah. This is a normal platform? Okay, yeah. We can roll right through that. Oh, there's two of them, that's right. Let's go. It's slow moving. Let's just go ahead and lock everything over here with a little bit of Rompaggio.
It is ours. The drinker of blood. Skulls.
Aspect of the Dread Knight. Get away. There we go. A victory! A close, not a Pyrrhic one as it was before. I would love to say, I would love to see larger DLC packs this time around. I would love that. I think that would be a very nice treat for me. Oh. So it looks like Skarbrand's winning the poll from what I can see. So that also got us a ton of skulls. And we're gonna take... We're gonna do this route. Let's send him out into the boonies over here. Shit. Alright, he's not really of much concern, but just so he doesn't like back cap something, I'm gonna go kill him real quick. You can go this way. Why is he taking attrition? Oh, I see. Oopsies. Well, I'll take a little bit of attrition, not a big deal. Perfect. That is so rad. 50% reduction in the cost for that. That is so cool. So, honestly, I think we're good. But it just stops them from taking any attrition damage. Not much, Arthur. That's what I was saying, Clever. They sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger extreme, like, oh. I love it. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, upkeep looks grim because of this. We'll fix it in due time. Thank you, Graz. Thank you, brother. These niceties. I don't do pull. Why are you yelling at me, Sean? Shit, dude. I don't need that kind of aggression here today. So yeah, it looks like most people like Skarbrand over the Demon Prince, but like the Chaos over Cathay. Interesting. Okay, I'll go ahead and end that poll. Just kind of wanted to... This whole poll thing is fun as shit. Income for post-battle loot going up, up, up. And we now have a quest battle here for Slaughter and Carnage, which I've heard is terribly hard. Go ahead and get Rage Within. Yeah, see, I knew he would just back cap this on us. What's going on here? Yeah. I'm gonna quick save this, because I might get some bullshit. Okay, I just lost 5, but sometimes I can be like, you just lost 5 million. It's like, why? Well, let's cheat. Let's get cheap here. Let's Skull Throne again. We just got a ton of skulls from that, which is very good. And we can actually go ahead and pop skulls for Skull Throne again, which is great. But we're going to bust a move. Both of our armies down over here to the Tower of Flies once more to destroy that and take Black Rock. So if we take Black Rock, we'll be in a position. Should be good to keep going, I think, with this army. Where what will happen is, so remember, like we said, oh, who are you? Oh, look at this guy, Exalted Bloodthirster. He's gonna go for my city down here. Didn't even see that happening. Oh well. I can make a peace treaty with him, but we're not going to do that because peace is not in my name.
You dare!
You're next. But you?
I am told you want to talk.
Quick deals. Non-aggression pact with anyone? Yeah, broken wheel, sure, whatever, Zinch. That completes a mission for us. What up, Robert? Well, I hope you're alright, dude. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're taking vitamin C, vitamin D, drinking lots of water. Should be fine, brother. We took kind of a roundabout way to doing this. I should have ignored the Tower Flies and gone and knocked these out. But it's not a big deal. They might take this location. It's, again, not a big deal. Do you want a peace treaty? I don't. Yes, a timer for reinforcement, so 2 minutes by default. But Lightning Strike will increase that time. Settlement besieged. A Norse marauder in your legion loudly demands demonic power and reward for his service. Upon his 8th such protestation, there follows the sound of cracking bone and liquefying flesh. Where he once stood, gleams a gift from Khorne, imbued with dark power. It emits a distant but constant scream. The obsidian blade, giving us some good AP and weapon strength. Guess who that's going on? You guessed it. Our bro himself. Then we'll give you... Wait, what's going on? Yeah. That and that. Good. And you guys have seen that you can now fuse these together and scrap them, stuff like that. You have a lot of really cool ways to deal with excess items, which I really, really like. Oh, he's so good looking. Shelby, holy crap, I hope you're alright too. Guys, be safe out there, man. Be safe out there. A little auto-resolve here. Lost some of this army, not a big deal. And we will skulls for the Skulls Throne it. I meant to press this before that turn, so that's unfortunate. In fact, what did we get? Did we get a cool item? Those are pretty cool, but you know what? I'm gonna cheat. Yeah, which one, Nick? Which green outline would you like or not like?
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Four days? Well, clever. I'm glad you're feeling better. Guesses for Khorne DLC Lord? Easy. Valkia. If it's not Valkia, Kalbanda is 40k. Too much 40k. I'm feeling just fine, man. I'm just feeling just fine. Feeling just fine. Now we'll press skulls for Skulls Throne. Sure. I'll turn it off for you, Nick. Now we'll do this.
Skulls for the Skull Throne.
That I'll show you. That is, they basically fight each other. Axe of Corn, splash attack power plus 40%. You know, why doesn't he not have the ability to wield 2 weapons? I don't think that that's ridiculous. Trappings of Blood, the armor of... Yeah. Oof, it's hard to decide. The Obsidian Blade here, bros, or the Axe of Corn? I shot the B12 in my fucking dick. This unholy blade screams the power of the demon bound inside it. One eternally thirsty for the blood of mortals. Yeah, you're not wrong, Crazy Mega, and he already is great at mulching through lords, to be totally honest. Yeah, let's go with the Axe of Corn for a little bit. And we'll give him the Obsidian Blade.
The harbinger of
I don't know why they're... They shouldn't be running backwards, by the way. Yeah, Jared, with the chainsword, he can get such things. Such wild things. Corson, you are in for a world of pain once I reach thee, brother.
the wrathful reaper. Skulls.
Yeah, and keep in mind too, Jared, each one of these gives melee attack. So 6% for each one of these to fill them up. Or weapon strength. And including brutal charge, which gives us 5%. Oh, damn, I didn't... So there's kind of a way to cheese this. Not really cheese it, but... Ah, melee attack plus 8%. All armies, charge bonus plus 8%. Tired of waiting for the next battle, a troop of bloodletters storm out of camp. They maraud across the land, slaughtering without discretion. Their rage growing with each kill. Ultimately, they turn upon each other. Though none survive, word of their brutal deed inspires others to similar feats of carnage. Collect 250 skulls. What's better to go reinforce that army? I either go bring the hammer with Skarbrand. More turns. So what you do here is... Our card actually figured this out. So obviously at turn 13 this unlocks. So if you hold on to all of your points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at level 8, you just blitz through all these, and it makes you stupid strong. Because you get Rage Incarnate here, which replaces Rage Embodied, which is this ability. So effect range, duration, so it makes it that better. It's got a further range by 20 meters. And it's better cooldown? No, same cooldown. Then you get Restless Fury, 15% after winning a battle, and Vanguard Deployment. Wrathful Reaper, which is just so strong. It is so strong. You go into Rampage, but 50% bonus to your base and AP damage. Drinker of Blood is income from post-battle plus 15%. Ability Gore Feast, which is going to get you some replenishment when you're in combat. Anarchy of Madness, -6 control, and +4 corruption in the local province. Then Locus of Endless War, Blood Hosts +3 on unit creation. So you can see quite the strong ditty. So what do we do here? That max range can get me just shy of Blackrock, which is that capital.
The drinker of blood. Sacred executioner.
I think this might be a better relief force.
Master. Master.
And we'll send Scar towards the Black Rock. And if they break off their siege to kill that force, that's fine. That is fine with me. Let's get the main thing up here. Help out our income a little bit more. I don't think we can win this, but I could probably chip away at it pretty well, or just auto-resolve it. Let's see what happens. Interesting. I don't know why this is a fight like this. This should be an actual fight on the... Like, well, now we're going to lose, for sure. But I thought I had, like... This should have been an actual settlement fight. That doesn't make much sense to me. So, we'll do that right here. The center. Oh, this is the army I marched. Oh, okay. I thought this was the settlement. Yeah. This can happen. I want this to eat up as much of their army as possible. Yes, look at that thing going off. Got some range. Boom! Makes contact. Look at this exalted bloodthirster. Oh, just missed. Let's target these Chaos Warriors. They're slow moving. I can't wait to watch that. I've not watched that thing fight. Well, come on, come on. I was going to be a dead-on nail. Uh-oh. I know where that thing's going. Oh! Oh! I'm just gonna keep harassing it, just kind of like let it pull it away from my army. But yeah, look at that. That was easy to juke him out. Use that whip. Oh, yeah. Love to see it. Reza, what's up, man? Thank you very much, brother. Shoot Look at that damn cannon. The slowest shoot speed I've ever seen. Oh! A farce! A ruse! Oh, too engaged in combat for it to shoot. It's not very corn-like. There we go. So, that'll be a loss, but that's not a big deal. That was just the blood host. Which is better to lose than the settlement and have to retake it. And that we beat that army up. So that's a really nice tally. I'm doing what I can, Ellie. I'm doing what I can, brother. We got 400 of you bros here watching, so thank you very much for watching here today, guys. We'll be streaming for about another half hour, maybe another hour. Hold on, we'll kind of see how things go.
I will not cleave you in two.
Who are you? Yeah, just don't take that location. We'll be fine.
Skarbrand, slain
Okay, we'll go pop Blackcock right here.
the wrathful.
Pop, 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 pop. And we will build ourselves... This actually has towers stuff, so we'll do some siege towers. I only want to spend 2 turns doing this. I've actually not fought a siege like this.
Tear them apart.
Khorne doesn't deal with flyers, just fights them. Kind of how it deals with them, you know?
The men of the North make
He backcapped that behind me? I didn't even see that happen. That's annoying. Ali Reza. Khorne. I beat the shit out of, Alright, province secured. So, we took the Bridge of Brass in that cool little thing. Didn't even have to do anything about it, right? Just Dawn of Destruction. It happened. Didn't even have to fight it.
corrupted from within.
Uh-oh, did you just walk over here thinking this would be an easy little tussle? I have no idea how this will work. How this will play out. I've not fought a single actual siege like this. Skarbrand dumpsters in Kari though. Is this count from Sesame Street as vampire count? Yes. Absolutely. One of those. I think we could win. It'd be a fun fight, right? I'll take this time to pee real quick and then we'll fight this fight. You guys think so, huh? You guys want... Do we take the fight now or do we wait? What do you guys want? Figure it out while I pee. I'm only here for the good looks. Is there anyone Skarbrand doesn't dump her in a fight? I don't know. Do you guys want me to... Before I close the stream out, I do have a save where I fight Inkari. Do you guys want me to jump and do that save at the end? It's a siege, and it's Inkari's army versus my army and a blood host. How much can I deadlift? The most I've deadlifted is 650. I injured... I injured my adductor on my right side, so I've been rebuilding a lot of stuff with my deficiencies. Like I have tight hips and weak glutes because I'm quad dominant, so I've been kind of swapping that all around. So it's been a really weird 6 months of kind of rebuilding a lot of my movement patterns and everything like that. So it's been fun, but definitely interesting. And I kind of tweaked my left adductor now, so I've been working through some shit. But when I rebuilt when I like got my glutes like firing really well, I was doing 365 for reps of 10. So things were working very well. It just stuff got tight and things happen, and it's the way it is. So here is our new sieges, and they are sweet. So I mean, look at this, man. Like, look at... It's not just simply, oh yeah, break through the walls, do some stuff. Like, there is a lot going on here. You can't just simply run right through everything. This is going to be a shit show, I think. People will probably be wondering, am I going to procure ladders just like that? More than likely, yes. All right, Hugh, have a good one, my dude. Dude, that's actually that's a far starting spot for that. Damn it, I didn't make any siege towers. But the siege towers are crazy cool looking, guys. Oh man, is this a raid? Is this what this is? Am I getting beep booped? But who am I getting raided from is the real question. Oh no! No! No, please don't raid me from Legend. I'm gonna be so shit, and it's gonna be like, why we raid this guy? He just lost his whole army. Thank you very much, Legend. Coming in with the sneaky raid. Oh man, it's getting girthy up in this piece now. At 618 total viewers, this is hot and heavy. Thank you very much for the raid, my man. Go for your warpstone. All right, let's spend the next 20 minutes setting everything up. And then we'll go find a tower to destroy with these somewhere. Can't really do much with them. I mean, we now have siege breaker and wall breaker. So we can go to town on a just siege attacker? Just siege attacker? Yeah, just siege attacker. So I might send Scar over here on his own to try and break open that gate. Might be kind of fun. Thank you very much, dude. Huge raid. What are we at right now? 733 folk of the good fight jumping in for the fray. Let's have some fun. All right. Honestly, let's just mount these walls.
They die. Seeking victims.
Oh, that's gonna be so brutal. Oh. Take these bros. Find me a tower. Any tower. Good lord. Holy hot cover shit. Scar can go right for that gatehouse. Oh yeah, let's go have these. Let's go have a little fury battle, a little fury 69ing. Oh my shoulder. Okay. I don't know. That's gonna be a question, you know. Is like, how is Tarok's gonna be played now that everything's so different? Dude, look at this guy. Imagine being like right here, right? Like, no, hard pass, you know. That guy just, his face just went through the fucking door. Like, I'm not into it. I'm abandoning the siege. Hard pass on that for me, bro. Oops. They're getting mounted up here. I'm chosen, or some Chaos Warriors of Khorne. That's right. I forgot this was actually like a Khorne army and not just another army. Oh god, that's gonna be brutal. Oh man, the battering ram really gets beat up. But the Khorne towers are really sick. Like the bottom of them are like, it's got skulls and it's just churning flames all around it. It's really cool. All right, Khorne, beat the bricks off this little guy. Thank you very much for joining in here from Big Daddy Legends stream. Legend, I don't know if are you watching right now? How was your vacation, man? I know you took a little bit of a break. How'd that go? Maybe we all took a little break, like leading up to this. We're like, man, I need to stop. I need to stop for just a little bit, please, for the love of God. Ass ladders to the rescue. Never has there been a better name for such things. Well, people did want moats, and in this map, you don't see it very much, but there are some there is one map that, like, this entire thing is a moat of lava. Oh, okay, you went to sleep? Okay.
Slaves to darkness.
Does the tower still fire as far as in Warhammer 2? Let me see. There you go. There's your range for the tower. Mm-hmm. In fact, let's send these doggos do the biddings. There with that crap.
Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Lords of Chaos. Hellblade burn. Blood gunners. For the dark gods. Yes.
Taking your precious time killing him, huh? I just love that I can see what units just are idle. It's so helpful now, man. Yeah, I like the variance of maps. Like I've fought this campaign before, and a lot of the maps I'm experiencing were not the same maps when I did the campaign, which I really, really enjoy. Like, I like that there's that difference. Ooh, my hound just got punished by those warhounds.
Hordes of Chaos. Action.
Did you finish it? What the hell is shooting at me? Is there another tower over here? Yeah, there is. I don't know about artillery on walls. I actually haven't played a map that would have... Like, I've not played any of the Pithay maps that would have that, to be totally honest with you. Just showing appreciation for the stream. Good work, dude. Thank you very much, Keith. Banging $20. Thank you very much, my dude.
Thank you for the donation.
That should be just about it. We destroyed their leader. Skarbrand went and headbutted the shit out of him. Oops.
For chaos.
We're gonna lose our herpes. I mean, furies. Yeah, they're starting to bleed away, and we're good to go. Yeah, weapon teams you can, it looks like, but already you can't. Thank you, Toke. Bro, like, what's up, dude? We cannot put cannons on walls, from what it sounds like. I'm not sure people ask for artillery on walls. Artillery on walls in history are built on the walls, not built and then pushed up a flight of stone steps. I mean, you're absolutely correct. And I think that's kind of more what people would want. If you kind of think of the pre-battle setup phase, and how you can set up towers and the deployment of barricades and walls. It's you setting that up right then, but I think it's kind of assumed as far as the RP of it or like the role of it. That is being set up pre-battle, right? Like this is before the battles even come. This is what you would have set up in preparation for it and so on and so forth. So if it's done from that avenue, like, okay, you can place artillery up there, but it can't move, I would be cool with that. Because like you said, you're like, oh yeah, how's this artillery going to warp down the portcullis gate, like magically? Or if there was a big ramp, sure, I could see that. Like in an Empire's gate, right? Those gates have those really big long ramps up to things. Those could be cool, but it would be nice to emplace artillery on a wall permanently. Like, you've done it, it's there for the whole fight, whether you want it or not. But you've made that decision now. Are 8-player campaign matches on full map, shorter map, or both? I cannot talk about it, fortunately. Lost both my Furies? That's just a bunch of horseshit. You know, another day where Skarbrand calls me a blood whore. Plan Nah, huh? So we got some scaves over there? Yeah, I mean, Platoon Terror said, well, if you could consider that a turn, could be a month probably, you could be given the option to deploy on a wall or being mobile on the map, since in a month you can raise it there with the crane. Like, yeah, see, that's exactly my point. And even if they did that in the pre-battle phase, you could assume that was done like in the month, like as far as the narrative goes, in the month leading up to it. So, okay, hey, we've got cannons here, let's put these on the wall. Like, I want to keep that to level 13. That you can put artillery on behind the walls. There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Chance of plague spreading. I mean, we are really close to Nurgle, so reducing that chance of plague spread is not a bad idea. Do I have the one to increase corruption? Grow your forces. In any adjacent region to 75. Nope. 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 Get in there. We'll go corruption, trying to get that complete. You can thank Gondor for people's obsession with artillery mounted on walls. To be fair, that artillery was emplaced into those walls, though, right? They didn't roll a trebuchet up as soon as they saw the orcs coming. They were like, shit, let's just put these here. No way will they ever rip them off with a wyvern or wyvern. I'd say let the crew unman them and run away, though, so you don't constantly lose our arty units. See, that would be a cool way to do it, right? Like, okay, we've lost the walls. It's unfair for me to lose the artillery if I can soundly retreat them. That could be really cool. There is where upgrading walls for the thing, when you upgrade walls, it should give you taller and wider walls and be able to plant artillery on top of it. I don't know why C didn't do it. Well, that could be kind of cool too, right? Like, everyone gets ass ladders, but you can get, you have to make longer ladders for level 2 plus or something like that. Like beyond a certain level of fortification. That could be kind of cool. Like maybe building this, the actual garrison defense building, forces it to actually be, forces you to have to make proper longer ladders. Is there local populist corruption in Warhammer 2? What do you mean, Guy? As far as local populist corruption? Because now there's a whole bunch of new corruption, and depending, like, so if as Khorne, obviously I get these bonuses for the corruption of Khorne in this region. But the Demon Prince, depending upon the corruption that's present, he gets more and different benefits. Bellbeast, thank you, Steve. I don't know why I thought it was a wyvern. That's not the name of it. I'm gonna say it. Someone will correct me. To be fair, though, don't towers essentially have artillery firepower once they're higher enough level? Yeah, absolutely. I just think it's like the usefulness of those falls off so hard, and it has like a limited range. If towers could pivot, I think that could be cooler. Ah, drawn to destruction. The Tower of Flies is inhabited by me.
Thank you for the donation.
Hey! Rewinger with another 200 Norwegian kronu. Thank you very much, my dude. Very, very kind of you. We still have 700 bros checking us out here, either from Legend of Total War or just by natural happenstance. So thank you guys all very much for tuning in here. We're going to be going for a little bit longer. I will close the stream out by showing an Inkari versus Skarbrand fight, because I have a save where I'm already at the walls of Inkari's Pleasure Palace, which is right here. Yes, Dovahkiin. So it visually has a different look. So this is the beginning of Khorne's corruption, where it's got these rents open up and lava pours out, and the map will start to change its hue. Like right now, it's hue and saturation. Right now, it's kind of like bluish because it's nice and snowy. But as we go further, as we get over here, where there's way more Khorne corruption, right? Khorne corruption here is actually not even that high. It turns red. It gets darker. And over here, it's green because there's more Nurgle corruption. And you can see there's little pustules and there's little like crab apples talking. How the fuck, what the hell is that shit? Over here too. And as we get into some Nesh corruption, which is over here, I don't know if we can even see any of it. It's like purple and tenderly, kind of weird. There's like a sentient nipple in the ground. You're like, what's that? Kind of turned on. For Tzeentch, it's like these blue fissures open up and everything kind of looks like a bunch of like crystal geysers and shit. Will you be doing how the game looks on different graphical settings at the end as well, or are you just going to do a separate video? I was actually going to do a video on it. I think it'd be a pretty cool thing for people to see. Because a lot of people have asked me, like, what does it look like? What does it look like? What does it look like? For the different varying graphical settings. Here's mine, just to give you guys an example. Sentient nipples have feelings too. There's a singular sentient tit killing werewolves. Do you personally think the Chaos Realms will make it into the new Mortal Empires campaign? I think so. I hope so. In some capacity. Like, because I just don't want there to be, a Chaos invasion again. If you can actually combat that invasion and go into the realms and the Mortal Empire, think of how fun it would be, right? Especially if you had an expanded Chaos Realms with more people contending for it. Or maybe there's less rifts in the Mortal Empire's map, so it's harder for people to jump into the realms. That could be cool. That could be a lot better. But it'd be fun to have like high elves in there and shit like that. Oh, we need to get to 13. But hold on to that. Okay. Tower of Flies. Go ahead and make that building. And this, I want to have... No, we will do... Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We'll do that next turn. I'll do... this one, guy. And are you recruiting? Oh, I deleted the thing I was making units from, because I'm... special ed.
blood awaits elsewhere.
We gotta go chase down this bastard ass. Make a bunch of them. So now, since we've gotten 3, we can jump over to the next set of technology, and it's just like that all the way down. You just do 3 and 3 and 3. You get over to here. Remember now with the new research, I don't think this research thing I think was in Warhammer 2 as well. Let's say we want to focus on blood letters. I don't know why blood. It's got a space in it. Or Chaos Warriors. There we go. So this will help out with Chaos Warriors. It just highlights it on here for you so you can find which technologies specifically help out with that, which is kind of cool. I really like that. Okay, Lord Recruiting rank, income from sacking, weapon strength when fighting Slaanesh forces, bonus which is large for Fleshhounds and Warhounds, which is always nice. Speed for spawns of corn, attrition casualties, sounds of war, skulls don't cost minus 10%, and we will do one for beyond. We will go with income from all buildings.
Further the Skull Throne's cause. Wrath incarnate.
And actually we can get rid of this because, while great, we just don't really need it as much. But, you know, we'll keep it for the corn corruption. But if I'm trying to completely settle a whole province that has got just ruins, you can make these in each one and it increases that percent chance, right? We've got 5% chance from research, 5% chance from this actual provincial capital, plus an extra 2. So it's 12% chance every turn. So it's quite nice. And we'll go ahead and go with this guy. If you can handle Total War on high, or whatever you can handle Total War Warhammer 2 on, you should be able to handle Warhammer 3 on at the same, if not better, graphical settings. If that helps you guys in any way, shape, or form. Ah, the tree hammers. Long have I known of them. Let me get that booty. And I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll get one more of you, 2 more of you, 1 more of you. You dick. We'll do that. Then we'll just go take the Twisted Tower and put an end to these dicks. So once we destroy this, what I think we'll do is we'll end the stream with that siege I was talking about. Nodog. A lot of Troy's optimization has gone into this, which I've definitely noticed. A frustrated, slaughter-starved legion of demons pound their hooves, upon the ground in nightmarish synchronicity. A cacophonous, earth-shaking drum beat that stokes mindless fury in all who hear it. Distract them with slaughter, which does control +4, or do nothing. Nope. Distract them with slaughter. The nice thing is he's making a ton of Chaos Warriors, which I don't know if you guys have realized this. They're great, but they don't really do that great in a corn-on-corn fight because really the Bloodletters just eat them up. AP and anti-infantry versus no AP, no anti-infantry, they just get mulched apart. Worrying about the Game 3 combined map and whether it will be cut and warped like the Game 2 Mortal Empires map, and I really wish it wasn't. Do you also hope for this result? I think the Game 3, I think the Immortal Empires map, as I call it, I think they'll probably pull, like, from... Oh man, I should have done a Holy Manifestation. Ho, ho, ho! It's gonna be a tussle. I think that they'll probably pull from the Game 2 Mortal Empires map. I really think that's how it'll probably be. If they pull that map and then just add in the rest of the Darklands and the Mountains of Morn and Cathay, I think it'd be pretty cool. And the problem is it'll just be a huge fucking map. Back to this map again, huh? Alright. So what he's going to do is he's going to run back and wait for his reinforcements, and I'm going to charge at him all willy-nilly.
Skarbrand. I obey.
Yeah, and Illustria and Southlands were all like beat up and squished, so it's like, what do we have happen here? I'm just gonna run away from that. There's no reason to even fight it. Oh yeah, drop down, and let Scar punish that pussy. Oh yeah.
I must. The exiled one.
Unfortunately, I don't have Gore Feast on Scar, so he's not like a super like beat force right now, but he can get just so strong. This needs to not stay alone. It doesn't have enough melee defense to hold out. Dude, look at it just running away. Because it can actually fly. Using its fucking wings on me like it thinks it knows me. Arnold Schwarzenegger is pissed. Get him, get him, get him. Keep him, oh my god. Could you just kill him, please? And there goes that lord. Is there a sync kill? Ugh. That is juicy.
On tireless foot. It serves chaos. Destroy them. They die.
Don't know what I did there. Michael, what's up, dude? Absolutely, man. We'll be covering more of Crusader Kings 3 as soon as that DLC lands. Which is hopefully sooner rather than later. Dude, this guy just got the brakes beat off of him. He just got dumpstered so hard by Skarbrand. And that just puts them in such a world of hurt now. Get that splash damage, daddy. Oh.
Chaos warriors.
Right? Yeah, absolutely there'll be a Blood for the Blood God DLC. Could you imagine this game without it? Like, look how weird it is to see no blood fall out of this. God, dude. He just, like, slide tackled everyone. Oh. I love how he winds up to do it, too. I gotta watch out for the health on this thing, by the way. Anyone snoozing? Yeah, there's some snoozers. Oh.
Blood. Skull.
Oh, really? Euro Managed Access. Remember, people, if you own Warhammer 1 or 2, you don't need it for Game 3. It should carry over. I did not know that. Since this is the garrison that reinforced, I'm just trying to eat up as much of it as I can. I get my head to get shaped so perfectly. My mom had a C-section, so that should help. I was not, my head was not pushed out of a vaginal wall, so that kind of makes things a little bit better. Not these two factions, Schnitzel Fritzel. There is a Cornate faction that's got like a bone color. You missed out, bro. Let me tell you, nothing feels better than squeezing through some fallopian tubes out into the world. Nothing. Peek out of that little hole like that, like that little guy. Thank you very much for whoever just purchased using that Nexus link. Helps out a ton, helps keep that channel alive. Reward of 10,000 ruples. We'll get some replenishment going here. Because we need to immediately take that city. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Josarden. As someone who does not have a child, I know exactly what it sounds like. The fresh sound of delivery. Ah, nice. Okay, so I should have done this, like I said, at level 8 or so. We're gonna get Rage Incarnate and Wrathful Reaper, because Wrathful Reaper is so strong. It's what makes Scar so bursty. Then we'll get Drinker of Blood to help with replenish hit points, and then just get Restless Fury to help out with campaign movement. If I had done this 2 levels earlier, I would have been able to grab Anarchy of Madness and Locus of Endless War.
A tool of Khorne's wrath. Reduce them.
I just auto. I mean, this is kind of where we're. Let's just do that. Cool. That was enough. And this is the Twisted Towers. What is that? Let's just go through. I have not played much in the Darklands, to be totally honest with you, man. Chaotic Tome. Power recharge. Well, that's pretty nifty. The Crimson Skull has fallen. But yeah, there's like there is a Khorne faction. See, unfortunately, Khorne's known for being red, right? So a lot of it's red colored. There's a Khorne faction though that's like bone colored. So they do have a different look to them. Oh, Michael Dore, they just haven't let you in the real place, in the real location that happens. So let me load in my other Khorne game. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. You can see I've taken a lot of territory just by using that the mentality of letting it all do its thing of naturally just populating, like naturally just inhabiting it. What up, Chris? So this is for the people that wanted to see an Inkari and Skarbrand duel. This will be our last little thing before we close the stream out. I will be streaming on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be doing Miao Ying and Zhao Ming. And you'll have your UI breakdown tomorrow, as well as, you know, Is It Right For You, campaign overview, spoiler-free shit on Saturday and Sunday for both Scar and the DP, the Demon Prince. So, again, I've already beaten Inkari, so I can show you that skill you'll get too. And let's go ahead and fight this. Close our stream out. Oh, absolutely. I'll show the... I can show Inkari. I just can't play Inkari. So this is at the Palace of Ruin. And this is cool because this will show you guys the siege towers. I don't know if I can say that, Drew. I don't know if I can tell you when exactly. Look at that. Indy pays attention to those things more than I do.
Gods of Chaos!
Mug? This little guy? The 64 ouncer? Was that a leader? I hope we do, Adam. I hope that in the future. Look at that, man. I hope in the future we get the ability to... Look at that, dude. In fact, I'm gonna get a little picky pick. That is so good. Thumbnail. Get out of here, dogs. That just looks so goddamn cool. Big old brass, or a big old brass idols of corn. Zerker's crest, as they're called. And also, remember, we've already seen this fight, this location. So, the walls here look way more Slaneshi, as you can tell. Then, next Thursday, I think, is Nurgle. Everything here just looks way more Slaneshi. You can export your demon prints. There's generic demon princes you can use in custom battle. Okay, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm about to wreck Inkari's face. So, who's on this one? Okay, we'll put you guys, like, here, you can go... You guys can go right here. Oh, you're on the actual... That? No. Doesn't matter. I just want to show the cockfight. We all just want to see cockfight.
For chaos! Northern barbarians!
Favorite unit in the roster so far?
Slaves to darkness!
The Skull and Blood Crushers. They are pretty primo. Or just Skarbrand himself.
Chaos warriors!
The Nurglings are pretty goddamn cool. I'm not gonna lie there either. Oh, and I haven't shown off the Cultist. Here's the Cultist for anyone that wants to see it. Looking pretty great. And I'll use these guys to blitz this wall as soon as I open it up. Okay, let's do it. That's gonna be... Oh, okay. Here is Big Mama. Why are you apologizing, man? I don't apologize. You're good. Don't worry about it, bro. We're not bro. What the hell was that? Are the Slanesh towers? I've just never seen them work. What's cool too is you can see the health of the gate. You guys see that? Oh, I thought that was the health of the gate. Fuck. I was like, can you see? I didn't know you could see the gatehouse health from back here. That's a cool UI thing. I was wrong. I was like, damn. That would be a great little thing to just be able to see on the fly. But no, I have to actually hover over. You don't have to hover over the actual gate itself, which is nice, though. Did you guys get up here? Oh, Inkari, let me eat that ass. My choice of words. Disturbing. Y'all got games? The screeching, man. Okay. Let me pause it. So I gotta activate stuff here. So we're triggering that. We'll just trigger that for now. We can't trigger this yet. Look at Inkari's health right now. Wow. Run away, will ya? It's just gonna make him angrier. That was one hit. We both popped our special weapons here. He's got the Wit Stealer sword. That was another hit. That was a third hit. So you don't need the chain sword. I mean, if he actually hits, it's probably going to kill him right now. Oh! He's like, ah, my stomach! Here, I'll keep this up so we can see the health. Also, to be fair, it's 24 on level 10, so... I guess he's just whiffing here? Like, because there's no health being lost from those hits. Oh, that was sick! I didn't notice any sync animations until I've done this. And I've done this fight already. Oh, come on. Please do a really cool sync animation kill. Oh! I had hoped that that would be the kill. Like, he just leaves the axes in him and screams in his face. That would have been so awesome. Would you just finish him off? No. Wrong target. Yeah, I love that. That's a really cool sync where like he like pushes him back. And there, I just died. Just, yeah, I guess I'll die. I wasn't paying attention to the rest of the army. They're just getting killed. Whoops. Well, the point was to show that fight anyway, so. God, it's so good, man. I really wish that he had just, like, jumped up with the axes and just put him, like, right here onto Inkari and just, like, screamed in his face. That would have been such a cool sync kill. Then Inkari just falls over or something like that. Or he headbutts him. You know, why haven't we seen a headbutt animation from this guy? Ugh. Wasted opportunities. Oh, back to this. So you can see he can get pretty you know what? I think last time we did this I even used Locus of Fury to further boost his abilities. I mean 633 plus 50% more. I mean, he really just is fucking ass wild, man. Right? Does look like the kind of guy that would definitely do a headbutt for sure. We're not capturing this? Oh, we did. I haven't done anything with the rest of the army. I'm just like, oh yeah, let's just focus on this cool fight. Yeah, absolutely, Kim. Absolutely. In fact, even more so, more than likely. There we go. So, a quick little dub, but just wanted to show you guys what it's like to face and kill Inkari as you don't need the chainsword. I mean, you saw the chunks of health I was reaping out of Inkari, and all of a sudden, like, the hits weren't really hitting it as hard. Not as hard. They were just like barely hitting all of a sudden. But you really don't even need that weapon to kill her. That. It's a pretty brutal, like, Skarbrand is just so brutal, and he's so strong, and I love playing as him. So, we'll occupy because it's the capital. And that enables us to take the rest of it all quite easily. We just got a donation here. Someone else bought from the Nexus store, so thank you very much. Let's go ahead, though, guys. We're going to shut the stream down here. We've been playing for quite a bit. 622 likes, guys. Thank you very much for being around here today. Go ahead and bring up that. Let's go ahead and give some thank yous. So, Revenger, thank you very much for your 200 Norwegian kronu here today. Keith Griffin for his $20 donation. Bogdan with a $10 donation. Another $10 donation as well from Bogdan. It's a total of 20 buckaroo, or $10 and 10 euros. I think it's like $22 in total. 5 Canadian from Crazy C4 saying, I just seen something about a 40k chainsword in the game. Is it true? It is. Daniel Morrison with, I think, the largest donation of the day here at $20. Saying, thanks for all your coverage of the game. So helpful into going into the game's release. Rewenger with another 200 Norwegian kroner. That's actually 400 Norwegian kroner from Rewenger. That is the largest donation of the day. David B. renewing his membership. Marcus with a $5 donation. Gideon with a £5 donation. Charles Cowell with a further 200 Norwegian kronu. Adam Cutler with a $5. Sam Lies with $20 Australian. And then Greg Shin with a $5 donation as well. So thank you guys all very much for watching here today. Oh, the defeat trade. Thank you very much, Patty Whack. Here you go. Defeated Inkari. What's good? Glad I caught you live. Here's to the new year, my bro. Thank you very much, Dubious143, sneaking in a last-minute $20 donation. Thank you, my brother. And thank you guys all very much for joining me from Legend of Total War stream. I'm sure he's going to be streaming plenty here in the next couple days. He's going to have plenty more videos coming out too. We all are. I mean, make sure you're checking out Turin, Indie Pride, or Milk and Cookies Total War, Party Elite, Dov Plays, Lore Master of Sotek, Great Book of Grudges, Surreal Beliefs. Everyone's popping out videos right now, guys. So make sure you're watching some of the ones from the other content creators. Everyone's pretty much got a different angle that they're going to be approaching. Like, for instance, Great Book of Grudges covered a lot of the unique settlements and what are they called? The unique buildings. So you can go and check that out on his on his stream. Indy probably did like a thing about the chain sword and Skarbrand, or he did a thing about how you can go into the realm of Slanesh first. So everyone's got a different angle. Make sure you're getting as much content as you can. I know I've covered the siege rework today, I covered the diplomacy work yesterday, and I'm covering all the UI changes tomorrow. So plenty of stuff around, my bros. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, Portucale, so don't worry, my brother. Thank you very much for watching, bro. Matacles, thank you very much, my man. Take care. Yes, that is the defeated Inkari, by the way. So experience gain 7% for Lords and Heroes. Honestly, of the ones I've seen... So we saw Kairos's yesterday. Kairos's was Winds of Magic, but only when fighting against Tzeentch. Which I honestly don't really find that strong or that good. It's super... it's super... what's it called? It depends on a circumstance. Situational. Super situational. But this is nice. 7% flat. All Lords and Heroes. Great. Have I seen any other ones? I think I killed Miao Yang. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen any other ones. But I'm sure a lot of people have done it from doing the Realm of Chaos portion. Oh, we killed Kugoth. I don't remember what his was. I think his was replenishment. Or attrition immunity. One or the other. I can load that in if you guys really want to see it. It's in the Demon Prince one, so we can definitely do that. But thank you guys so much for watching here today. Nice, good block of 3.5 hours. We'll be doing Miao Ying and Zhao Ming this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Probably Zhao Ming on Saturday and Miao Ying on Sunday. We'll see how that goes. But then there'll also be overview videos that'll be coming out on those days too. So if you don't want to watch a stream, you've got a VOD to watch as well. Enable preview. Running, right? Yep. Good. Anakin, good. Any other questions from anyone before I close out here? I think we're all good, but I just want to make sure. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching here. Thank you for joining in from Legends stream. It seems like a lot of you guys stayed around for a good amount of time. We like boosted up another like 300, 400 views all the way until the very end here. So thank you guys very much for sticking around. Units of Scotsman to make him do Glassgate kiss a headbutt. Ooh. I mean, it would work. I mean, I'm surprised that he doesn't have a single animation where he just headbutts something. I really want to see a sync animation where he just has his axes in the ground and he slams his head into something. Fuck, man. 651 likes. That's the most we've had in a long time, my bro. So thank you very much. Kylo, thank you very much for watching, my man. I've Skaven artillery from an alliance. Yep, I mean, it should be pretty sweet. But alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching here today. Be on the lookout for more videos coming, for more streams on Saturday and Sunday. And make sure you wash your hands. Stay safe out there. It's a wild fucking world. We'll be back again on Saturday and Sunday. But thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. And take care. Headbutting a dragon. I just saw that. Travis, welcome to the family, my dude. But toodles, dudes. Oh, Dubious sneaking in a last-minute little 2 buckaroo as well. Thank you, brother. $22 coming in from Dubious143. Hope to see you on the next stream on Saturday and Sunday. I was going to do 10 a.m., but I might move it to 11 a.m. because it's the Saturday and Sunday, so I can fucking sleep in, for Christ's sake. You too, Spicy Deluxe. Oh, man, now I want a Spicy Deluxe chicken sandwich.